Happy New Year to all my viewers. Happy New Year from wherever in the world you're watching. Thank you for coming back. Welcome back to the channel. Who are we? Manchester United. So it's a new year. We are hoping to see a new Manchester United. This is the video we talk about the January transfer window, the winter transfer window. We talk about the possibilities of the transfer that can be made. We very well all know that with FFP, Manchester United do not have a lot of money to spend. But however, there's always possibilities. There are levers that we can pull. There are players that we can sell to free up money or to gain money to, attack whatever advantage is going to be in the market. So in this video, like I said, we're going to check the squad and see which positions in the squad we might see movements or we might see improvements. Obviously, we very well know that the left wing back, it's a position that is begging for a natural left wing back. For now, every time we play, we are always going to the right hand side. We don't really create opportunities on the left hand side. I think the only match I saw us creating opportunities was when Bruno Fernandes played one of the left hands. I've forgotten which of the matches it was. So we're going to dive into our lineup, because the fact is, why we know what the club is going to do is because over the months before this January, we've been seeing rumors about the players that might come in. Of course, we also watched the matches and we saw positions that might need improvement. We very well know you cannot rebuild in January, but there will be opportunities if you are out there. Luis Diaz, I think Liverpool signed him in January. So there is opportunity in January, but not as much opportunity as in the summer. Today is the 2nd of January, that's when I'm making this video. For now, this is the team I feel we have. And the rest positions, of course, the left wing back, which on this particular description is left midfielder, but that's the left wing back position. On this graph, on this pictorial representation, we have the left wing back open, the left hand, the right hand, as well as a striker. So I'm going to dive into the people or the players I feel might be open to transfer or possibilities we have for the window. The first one is going to be for the left wing back position. There have been rumors about Nuno Mendes off PSG. Of course, he played under Ruben Amorim in Sporting Lisbon. One thing I can say, or several things I can say about him, is he is tall, he is physical, he can run, he has variety of crosses, which we have missed. That thing Luke Shaw offers to us, which is good crossing, variety of different kind of cross. Nuno Mendes, he has it. I think he's 21 or 22, very young. He's strong, I've already said that before. What else? He's good on the air, he can jump. And he's one of those left wing back that when they have an opportunity to hit at the goal, he will try to hit and score. Of course, he has scored several goals like that. He plays for PSG and he also has been playing for the national side, Portugal. I am quite impressed by him. I know there have been rumors of also Theo Hernandez as well as Alphonso Davies. But we very well know Theo Hernandez and Alphonso Davies is going to cost a lot more, both for salaries and how much it takes to buy them. And there have been rumors that Nuno Mendes is wanting to leave PSG. For me, I think it's a grab and steal for us. He can definitely improve the squad. He is a potential player he has the potential to grow from where he is now to even a greater extent. So I feel that is a very good one, and I reckon it's not going to cost over 30 million to get him. I know there's no money to spend in January, but I feel this is one that could very well happen for the team. And the next one I'm going to is the left hand. Now, what I'm going to say about this position is we're only filling this current position because of the opening in the window currently, and by that I mean Daniel Olmo. Barcelona have not been able to register the player currently. They're having trouble registering the player. And for me, this is the perfect thing for the formation Ruben Amorim wants to play. Bruno Fernandes is a spectacular player, you have to understand. But this position, Daniel Olmo is excellent in half spaces. He has an eye for goal, he has an eye for a pass. He can basically transform that position. For that position, you need somebody very good in tight spaces. When I mean tight spaces, I mean tight controls of the ball. Somebody that can pull up something spectacular from nothing. So I feel if Barcelona cannot register him, as of today, on the 2nd of January, he has not been registered. If we can get it for a 6 months loan, it's going to be an amazing deal. I know people are going to say, he's not going to be here for the future. Why take him for a 6 month loan and give him back to Barca? We are desperate, man. We need things. We need a change. Like the manager mentioned, we need a shock. We need a shock. So this is out of the ordinary. We have to try to make things happen. So Daniel Olmo, if we could get him for a permanent transfer, oh my God, that would be a steal. But 6 months loan, I'll take Daniel Olmo. I will. I'm telling you, I will take Daniel Olmo. We're going to move on to the right 10, and this one is one that I feel should not be left to the summer. And the reason being that his stock is not going to get down anytime soon. Tyler Diblin of Southampton. I think he's 19. He's an amazing footballer. It's like the first time I watched Cole Palmer in Man City playing FA Cup matches, I was like, who is this guy? Like, I was like, Mahrez already has a replacement. But fast forward to 2 years ago, he went to Chelsea. And who is the best player in Chelsea? Cole Palmer. Tyler Diblin is one of the best players. He will be one of the best players in the future. I promise you. He's very good in tight spaces. He's fearless. He's brave. He has a wonderful left foot. He's very attacking minded. Trust me. And there are rumors of Manchester United having gone for him before with about 21 million. Trust me, if we have a lot of more suitors come the summer if certain team goes to relegation. But obviously, Mayu is going to be. If I were him, Mayu is one of those clubs you look and be like. But I'm not going to. I'm going to tell the club, don't wait. Go and sign him now. I don't think if you gave them 25 million, they will say no to it. So, Tyler Diblin is one we should also look forward to. He's going to definitely, that spark. We need a lot of players that are good 1v1 dribbling wise, and I think Tyler Diblin he's spectacular. He's going to offer us that Kupama vibe. Trust me, I'm telling you. Trust me on this. So now we're going to move on to the next spot, which is the attacking spot. We have Højlund and Zexi, but the truth is we're struggling to score goals. For some reason, Højlund and Zexi, their confidence is in shambles. So we need another striker. Plus there are a lot of matches to play. I reckon we do need, but it all stems to, is there a striker in the market, or is there an opportunity we can utilize? Yes, because we have the Rashford situation, and we have to get Rashford out. So I feel with that situation, we can take an advantage of that, and this is what we can do. There's somebody we know in the market right now, Kolo Muani. A few years ago, I think 2 years ago, we saw him at the World Cup, obviously. But before then, I have seen Kolo Muani. I thought Kolo Muani was one of those people Arsenal were going to give their all for. Because if you do not get Isak, get Kolo Muani as Arsenal, but they didn't. Is Kolo Muani what we need right now? I cannot say 100% yes to that. But is Kolo Muani good 1v1? He is. Is Kolo Muani, can he play one of the 10s position and be that attacking, what we expected for Rashford to be doing in a 10 position? Can Kolo Muani deliver on that? Yes, We haven't watched him for a while now because he plays in the League One, obviously. But Kolo Muani is a good player. He might not be what we want, but we need a shock. Something needs to happen in January. So if we are sending Rashford to PSG, covering half of his salary, getting Kolo Muani, or probably we get Kolo Muani in a straight swap loan for a Rashford going the other direction with an obligation to buy for Rashford, and obviously they can get Kolo Muani back if he performs. For me, it's a spectacular deal. It's a deal that, because there's rumors that PSG, they want to let him go, so why not? If it's not going to cost us a penny exchanging Rashford for Kolo Muani, I would say make it happen anytime, any day. Now, there's one more on my mind for January. I'm not the biggest fan as related to, I don't think his control of the ball is as pristine as we want it. But if there's an opportunity to take and get a Rashford over to Galatasaray and get a Osimhen to come for a 6 months loan, I'll make it happen. Why? Because Osimhen is hungry. Osimhen has a point to prove. We obviously know Rashford does not want to stay. So in my opinion, this is the different directions we can go for January. Of course, this squad needs a general overall destroying and bringing things together come summer. But a shock has to take place in January. And for me, these are the levers we can pull for January to probably change something. We need goals. We need to be more attacking. And the left wing back, the 10th positions, an opportunity there for us waiting for the taking. I obviously believe Ahmad's best position for this formation is going to be the right wing back. I've said it from the inception and I still go back to it. In the defense, I think we have enough for now to just see of the whole season. Maguire is obviously there. Mazarawi is also there. I think for January, we can let Casemiro go. There's rumors of El Nassr, Saudi Arabia. Rashford is an option. Eriksen is an option to Ajax. Anthony, I hear Ribetis are coming from him. If we're going to get 4 or 3 of these players out and bring 3 or 4 of these players that I have mentioned, obviously the whole thing is about 4 players. If we can bring in 2 to 3 of these in, and I also forget to mention, there's one name I forgot to mention, one last mention, Lens player Patrick Dogu for the left wing back position. I think he's 21. I have not watched the full match of him, but I did watch, there were rumors, and I also watched highlights of his performances. He reminds me of Udogie of Tottenham. When I first saw Udogie in Udinese, I was like, who is this guy? He can play. Somebody that can move with the ball, comfortable on the ball, good for tackles, good in attacking positions. That is somebody Patrick Dogu is in Lawrence, and I think he's gettable for a 20 million or even less if we are good at negotiation. So I just gave options for the 10th positions. I just gave an option also for the left wing, but I feel these are positions that we can do something in January. And of course, we have very well know there's not a lot of funds to spend in January, but let's see what will happen. Maybe Ineos are more desperate than we fans, and maybe they push levers and get things done as soon as possible. I feel if we make some signings, we'll be able to do better than we have now. Plus, getting players out means money in for us to make some change. Well, you let me know what you think on the comment section. Who do you think we should bring? Who you think is a really good possibility, or which players you think might really help the squad? Thank you as always for watching. Do not forget to like this video. Thank you for supporting the community. Shares, and see you on the next one as always. Happy New Year one more time. Bye bye.